Hi my dear children, welcome back to the biology class. So far we were discussing about the chapter diversity in, the fundamental unit of life, chapter 5 in science textbook. We have completed it and we have completed all the exercises and we have completed the notebook works and all the answers we have marked in the textbook. So the chapter is completely over. So I am sure that you have gone through the chapter before starting this class and you are well prepared with the chapter with the chapter 5. So now we can go to the new chapter, that is tissues. What are tissues? In the previous chapter we have studied what is a cell. Cell is the basic structural unit of life. You all know that very well. But what is a tissue? In class 7 you have learned it. Tissue is a group of cells which are similar in structure and function. Tissue is a group of cells which are similar in structure and function to achieve a particular function in the body. The group of cells which are using for achieving a particular function in the body, that is what is called a tissue. You know it very well. Again, we can see that what is the difference between plant tissues and animal tissues. You all know that all the living bodies are made up of cell. So that if there is a group of cell, definitely there are tissues. So in plants there are some kinds of tissues and in animals there are another some types of tissues. Have you ever think that the tissues which are present in the plants and animals are same, or are there any difference? That means plants and animals are made up of tissues, but there are differences in plants and differences in the structure and function of the tissue of plants and animals. If you just think, you can understand that plants are not moving. Plants are not moving from one place to another place. So, but in the case of animals, they are moving. In that difference itself, we can understand that kind of tissues are different in both of these. Is it? So that there are differences in plant tissues and animal tissues. The tissues which are present in the plants are mainly for supportive. That means they are standing upright and for that they need support. So such kind of tissues are needed in plants. But in the case of animals, they are moving, so they also have different types of tissues. That means they have to move, they have to digestion process should happen. So muscle tissues are there, so many epithelial tissues are there. So that are all those types of tissues we will study in the coming classes. So now you just understand that there are differences in plant tissues and animal tissues according to their functions. Okay, so today we can study only this. That means two things we are studying. What is a tissue? Tissue is a group of cells to achieve a particular function in the body. And there are differences. Second point is there are differences in plant tissues and animal tissues. So this is our chapter tissue. Page number 69 in the NCERT textbook. 68 in the NCERT textbook. So what you have to do is page number 68 you have to read. Page number 68 you have to read, and in the beginning of page number 69 there are two questions. First question is what is a tissue? Second question is what is the utility of tissues in the multicellular organism? So you have to find out the answer. I can specify the answer. You have to read it and you should try to find out the definition, the answers of these questions. And what you have to do is take your notebook and write these questions and answers, and take a photo of that page and post it in the group. Okay, so I hope all of you will do just now itself. You are there online, I know. So I'm waiting for your reply. If you want, you watch this video again and again, but within 1 hour or 1.5 hours you can do this activity and send the photos in the group. Okay, if there is any doubt, you can ask it in the group. I will be there online. And even if there is some network problems or something, I'll see the doubts and I'll clarify it later. Okay, so do it. Thank you.